take some pictures of it now.
We could take pictures of it now. This is it, people. The Jeep slated for the diesel swap. I talked him into it. It's going to be a 4BT Jeep. It's going to be a badass car. What do you got to say, man?
I'm talked into it. I'm going to go for it. I love the Jeep. I love the diesel. Might as well put the two together, and then maybe this project will get finished.
So what exactly makes this such a special vehicle? I mean, there's a lot of Jeeps out, but this isn't like every other Jeep.
This is a CJ8 Scrambler. There was only 27,000 of these ever made in a couple of years. I don't know why, because it seems to make all the sense in the world. It's the Jeep with a little extra storage in the back. It came stock with a single cab like this, but there's aftermarket companies making a full-size top that you can turn it into a nice little SUV. So here's the interior. Here's what we got. This is the only thing that's holding me back at this point. So I have a tremendous amount of money in building this Chevy 350 motor, V8, and getting it bolted in and hooked up to the Jeep transmission, and I had a professional race shop build this motor. So horsepower is somewhere around 380 horsepower, which I guess moving forward doesn't make much sense because it's going to use a lot of fuel, and as a business we're not looking to waste more and more energy. So Josh and I had discussed doing some hydrogen infusion into this and burning some alternative fuels, but you know, I already have the motor. I've got an investment in this 4BT. It's a newer motor, intercooled, should have a lot of options, should be able to get close to 40 miles per gallon in this vehicle. I'm not sure with this size tires on it, but we're going to put a 5-speed New Venture 4500 5-speed bolted up to the 4BT, and then play around with some gearing to where we can get some highway gears to really get the fuel economy up.
So this 1 minute, when you were talking about the Scrambler part, this is even different than every other Scrambler too, because it's an all fiberglass body.
Sure. I had an opportunity a couple of years ago. There was AJ's Manufacturing just half an hour from here, and they had all kinds of Jeep fiberglass molds, but they did not have a Scrambler mold. So when I bought this Jeep, it had a steel body, and it was in fairly good condition. So when I decided to do the teardown, and once the motor blew, I decided to do the teardown, and I was able to make an arrangement with AJ's Manufacturing, which since has sold their assets, but that they built me the fiberglass body while they were using my steel body for that. So I've got basically a brand new vehicle here.
It's going to be a great car.
Yeah.
Great.
I only have maybe 20 hours on this motor running it. So it's kind of a shame to put a whole bunch of money towards this and then turn around and go a completely different direction. But this doesn't excite me anymore. This isn't what I'm driving for. So with a diesel in here, I think I would probably turn this Jeep into a more frequent driver for my fleet. So,
which gives you the use of exactly what you're doing here. You know, you can definitely mount the heated tank and roll your Bio-D up in this, and you can also still go hydrogen injection on this as well, if you choose to. So
yeah, our plan is complete multiple fuels. Hydrogen, looking at biodiesel, looking at vegetable oil, going to run regular diesel, kerosene. With the correct modifications, we could run Jet A in this vehicle to where it's completely suited for whatever fuel we decide to run in it. Flexibility, the true flex fuel vehicle.
It'll be great, people. This is going to be a true hybrid. The government is bringing out all these electric vehicles. This is a real hybrid, people. So stay tuned, because it'll be underway here very shortly. So this is the new exciting project happening at the Smart Fuel facility.